think that they need to keep doing what they've been doing, which is packing the paint and just using their height advantage. Jesuit has a huge height difference over Sunset overall throughout their entire lineup, and I feel like they need to use that to get rebounds, find the mismatch, and exploit them.
Yeah, I agree. I think in a game like this, it's going to be a big deal if we can force the right turnovers and get pushed out in transition. Kendra Hicks hitting 1,000 rebounds the other night. We have to mention that. That's a huge milestone. 1,000 rebounds in high school, Carson. That's a lot.
That is a lot, and you gotta be doing it for so long. Also, it can get tiring getting rebounds after rebound after rebound. It takes a lot of energy and it takes a lot of focus. If you lose your head just for a couple seconds, you're not getting that rebound.
And at the post, number 34, 6'1" senior, captain Kendra Hicks. That's his starting lineup.
Your starters tonight are Audrey Bayless, Reese Filkins, Amani Lebrano, Sophia Costarella, and Kendra Hicks. Yeah, Jesuit undefeated in Metro so far, already beating Sunset, Mountainside, Aloha, Westview, Beaverton. Super hot tonight. Everybody's got the band going. A solid crowd here.
I agree, and the only thing I'm a little concerned about is Jesuit's last game versus Beaverton, which they only won by 3 points, 46-43 being the final score, and that's after coming off of a huge win, 70-27 against Westview, and maybe that puts some concerns into the hearts of Jesuit, but I feel like as long as they can still do what they do and use their height advantage, then I feel like this should be a win. Jesuit coming into this as the expected to win, and Sunset coming in as the underdogs.
Hicks gets the jump ball off 21, Gabriella Ram. Filkins on the right wing, over to Lubrana at the top. They feed Kendra Hicks at the bottom. Good kick out to Filkins. Costarella looking for Hicks. Can't get it to her. Ruby forward on the break. They slow it down. Judging a man defense to start here tonight. Left her down low, stolen by Costarella.
That's what Jesuit needs to do. They keep forcing these turnovers because they can go really fast on the break here.
Costarella driving, good kick to Filkins for 3. That's short. And number 10, Caitlin Buckley, is going to come up with it and slow it down. Kicks it over to Gallagher. Leffler takes the screen with the left hook. No good. Rebounded by Bayless. Bayless with the left-hand layup, gets by the defense. That's what we're saying, Carson, even off not turnovers, but just good rebounds and pushing in transition. I think this Jesuit team plays very fast-paced. Mr. Lowry, the coach, trying to get this Jesuit offense out and running in transition. Also, in the last possession, you saw that they all had to out-rebound Hicks there, which let the other Jesuit Crusaders be able to get that rebound because everyone was just trying to box out Hicks. Sunset's going to call timeout here as Hannah Leffler had no one to go to. And a good start here for the Jesuit Crusaders, 2-0. Jesuit putting on a lot of pressure right now. And 13 seconds left on the shot clock for the Apollos when they inbound the ball. Hicks has just been a presence in the middle so far. No one daring to drive on her. Yeah, it's interesting. Jesuit, typically high school, 30 feet from the basket, you're not seeing high-level pressure, but I think that's what goes into trying to get the opponents out of their comfort zone early. I feel like that's the reason why Jesuit's been so successful, is because they're forcing these teams into difficult positions that they haven't really practiced and haven't really planned for, so they don't have an answer. So why we saw a timeout pretty early. Gabriella Ram inbounding it. Ford comes up with it over to Leffler. 2-man action with Gallagher, but good defense from Lebrana. And they're going to call a shot clock violation. I don't think Sunset saw the clock. New rule added this year in high school basketball, the 35-second shot clock. I think it's a good addition, Carson.
I think it is because it prevents teams from just holding the ball and passing around in a freelance, and it encourages more plans and more plays for the players to run.
A good set here from the Crusaders. Gets LeBron on the left wing, driving in, and an and one. Good offense run there by Lowry. They had, I believe, Vilkins running off the down screen, swinging to the opposite side of the court, and their backside defense couldn't. LeBron here to shoot one.
Lowry wanting his players to go into a press again. Just giving Sunset no room to breathe.
Could have been travel there, and they're going to call it. Travel on Gabriel Aram.
That's already 2 turnovers that Jesuit have forced. It's 3 turnovers, my apologies.
Yeah, high pressure defense in the backcourt. Testing them, see how good they can handle the ball. They run the down screen off Bayless. Bayless gets at the top of the key looking for Hicks over to Lubrano. They're going to great switch there to get it over to Hicks, but blows a layup.
Hicks fighting for it.
Really good rotation there.
That's
Trying to get it to the right wing, find an angle into Hicks. And, you know, Hicks, as we talked about a 5-inch height difference.
Yeah. Joshua with another forced turnover there. Can they break out here?
Bayless with a good kick to the right corner for Lubrano, a great 3-point shooter.
8-0 run here for the Crusaders over the past 3 minutes.
Yeah, Lubrano's already got 6 points in the game. And again, here we see the high pressure from Costarella. They're going to call a reach-in foul, but I like the pressure. I think that's what you have to do in a game like this, early in the game. To get the other team comfortable on offense, you see some shots go in. I think later in the game it can inspire a little bit more confidence than they're trying to have.
Yeah. I think this is why Jesuit's also been blowing out their opponents more, is because they're forcing an early lead with their high pressure, and teams can't really adjust in time.
Yep, and here's Costarella on the break. The lefty lay. 10-0 already for the Jesuit Crusaders. Gallagher at the top. Sunset trying to get into their offense, but LeBron is disrupting it. Looks like a motion offense here, and number 23, Sophie Usani, subbing into the game, and Jesuit's super disruptive here, Carson.
Yeah, they had to force a sub already because I feel like they're all getting tired with all this pressuring.
Shot clock down to 5. Wow. Call another blocking foul, I believe.
That's her second already, so she's going to have to get subbed out here.
Yeah, not a great foul there. Running down the shot clock, picks up her second. Most likely means potentially out for the whole half. 5 foul limit in high school basketball.
Yeah.
Good find to Mia Kramer, but she misses a shot. And they're going to push in transition to Tossi, who just subbed into the game. Bayless crashes the board out to Lubrano. They've got Bayless at the top of the key. And she hits it. 13-0. Great 3-point shooting here early from the Crusaders.
Jesuit is forcing these open looks because the Apollos are scrambling on defense. They just don't know how to deal with fast break offense.
And we'll be right back after the break. Great start from here from the Crusaders, leading 13-0. We're back here after the break. Give drop from the PA announcer mentioning the Jesuit men's basketball team, or excuse me, baseball team not here to watch the women's basketball tonight.
It's so good seeing the community support each other, even though different sports. Still come out, support your teammates, and I feel like that's what makes Jesuit really special.
Not sure what the call there was, Carson.
They were supposed to inbound from half court, and they inbounded from the baseline. So.
Oh, interesting. Don't see that often.
Yeah.
Gallagher on the right wing. They're going to hedge the screen here.
Good tip from Hicks.
Yep. Tossie patrolling over to Bayless. Lowry calling out 5-tap. I believe that includes a high pick and roll with Hicks. And over to Lubrano again. Good kick.
Lubrano, she's been hitting those tonight, so I wouldn't be surprised if she starts shooting more of those.
Good call there from Lowry. I like that offense. High pick and roll with Kendra Hicks. You know, Bayless is a great playmaker. They need to find Hicks on the roll. Bayless has got an open look, and if they crash on the help side deep, then they have a pretty good three-pointer shooter in the corner, I would say, with Lubrano.
I feel like anyone on this Jesuit team can make that three, so whoever is in that corner is most likely really reliable from that corner three.
Great. Bayless with a good crossover here. She's going left. Just have to do. Smith checked into the game, and they find Hicks too big. They got to foul her.
Yeah.
We're getting to the point, Carson, where you wonder when the Apollos are going to get on the board.
Well, I feel like the more time goes by, they're going to start figuring out this Jesuit defense and offense, which would force more turnovers. But Jesuit needs to make as many points as they can right now before they figure it out. And Hicks makes both.
Hicks makes both. 3 for 3 from the line from the Crusaders on the night. Last couple of possessions, Apollos have done a better job of advancing the ball, but haven't gotten in their offense well because Lubrano's high ball defense has been great. Gallagher for 3. Excuse me, left leg.
Jesuit can't buy a rebound right now. They'll force a turnover.
Tossie comes up with it, passes it up to Smith, slow it down. They find Bayless on the right wing. Deep 3 from Bayless. That's off.
Timeout on the floor, timeout Crusaders. 38-second timeout. Good reminder, concession
Interesting call there from Lowry calling timeout. I think he wasn't very happy with that Bayless shot, but
it did seem a little forced, and looked like they just wanted to get up a shot, even though they had 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Great chance here for the Crusaders to regroup after a lot of commotion at their end of the basket.
yeah, when we look at the Jesuit defense, I mean, this house press that they're running has been successful all year. Haven't had a team score over 45 points in over 5 games, including a 70-25 win as well and a 70-27 win versus Westview. So this team, you know, number 11 in the state, very powerful.
I feel like also the more years go on, I mean, this team has 6 sophomores on it, so they're only going to start getting better and better.
They find Hicks down low, but too big. She gets her own rebound again. We're going to call a foul on Sophia Usani. That's just Kendra Hicks. Down low, too big. Back-to-back rebounds. I believe she's up to 6 on the night already.
Next first one. Perfect from the line tonight so far.
And here comes the house press with Audrey Bayless defending the ball. Caitlin Buckley on the ball.
Quick release.
Yeah, Gabriella Rems pulled a couple quick ones early. Not afraid to shoot it. I think that, you know, at some point, the Sunset offense might start to look to force shots. They really haven't gotten one good one yet. Leffler comes out of the game and Gallagher subs back in.
Another quick shot off the inbound.
Another one from Ram, and Hicks comes up with the board. Trapped in the backcourt, but she gets it to Bayless. And Judges got numbers.
Hicks again. Fights her way in the middle.
You can see the way Hicks just kind of bumps off people. Probably could have called a foul there.
Another forced turnover by the Crusaders. I believe that's the 5th one of the night.
In the 1-4 set with the isolation at Bayless at the top, trying to get it down to Hicks. And Hicks is just so big down there. I mean, they have to foul her. It's a jump ball, though, this time. Pretty good job there from Gabriella Ram to force a jump. And McCullough's going to come in the game from Hicks. Hicks getting her first breather of the night at 52 seconds left in the first.
Hicks, what an effort so far. Such a presence. Let's see what the Crusaders can do without her presence in the middle.
Five seconds left here to get it across half court. And they do. Over to Miguel.
Jesuit unrelentless right now.
Gallagher forced baseline. Good defense there. Could have been a travel there, but Gallagher kicks it over to Shawnee. And here's Lubrano again with the on-ball defense. Another steal, and that's going to be a foul with 21 left.
Coach Lowry very vocal on the baseline, yelling at his players to get into the right position. It's working.
It is working well. In the bonus, Lubrano's heading to the line to make it a scoreless first quarter for the Apollos. Lubrano hits the first. Flawless free throw shooting here from the Crusaders tonight. Seems like Judges got a very, very strong shooting squad.
Yeah, looks like it. Commentator's curse takes into effect there. Shot clock off. Looks like Jesuit will get the last shot here.
We're going to tell McCullough to set a high ball screen for Bayless running downhill to the left. She gets to her spot with the lefty lay, making it 22-0 as the first quarter comes to a close.
An amazing defensive performance from the Crusaders so far.
Good job by McCullough to sub in there for Hicks and keep it under control in the last 30 seconds.
That just shows the height difference between the two sides, that even if Hicks is out, they still have a huge size advantage and don't lose anything with Hicks out.
We're back after the break. Tossie, Smith, McCullough, Bayless, and Lubrano in to start the second quarter. I don't believe Lubrano and Bayless have subbed out of the game yet.
No, they have not, and it doesn't really look like they're out of energy.
Yeah, Bayless is kind of the hub for this offense. Gets everyone good looks, and a couple for herself already.
Yeah.
High ball screen with Smith, a great find, and a great finish.
Takes it under to avoid all the arms and scoops it very nicely off the glass.
And here it is again, out of the break. High pressure D.
Bayless doing everything on offense and defense, facilitating and giving that high pressure.
Leffler drives. And a good look there from Buckley, but can't hit the three. Here's Bayless in transition once again. And over to Tossie.
Little short there, but that speed by Bayless to immediately break out of that turnover into an open, almost an open look.
Here Bayless comes out of the game for Costarella. His judge is going to keep the ball on the baseline.
So the trainer, please report to the sunset bench.
LeBron at the top of the key. Drives inside. Can't get it to go. Ram comes up with a rebound. And a bad foul there from Smith. On the other side of the floor.
Hicks checking back into the game here.
Hicks and Filkins come in for Smith and McCullough. They couldn't get Lower Reading in, but
The Pauls can't buy a bucket right now.
great drive there from Filkins. Coach Lowry very happy with that. Seems like Jesuit's first step is much quicker than the Apollos. They're getting to the rack really easily.
Unable to hit the first one.
Tossie's going to sub out.
Looks like
Sophomore
Reading.
Lauren Reading getting her first play of the night.
Able to sink the second one. Looks like the Pauls are kind of getting looks like they're getting frustrated with their shot selection right now. And it looks like they are just trying to get something on the board right now. Takes another tough layup. They're fighting for it right now. They get an open look. Nice.
Here's Costarella in transition, coming up with it. She's got Reading on the break. Elects to kick it back out.
Passes up the open look. For the
Could have
foul.
been a foul there. Sunset comes up with it. Still 25-0, Carson.
They're just going to try to slow it down. Run a play.
And a great trap here. Steal it again. They've got Hicks running down low. Oh, and she blows
Hicks
a
looks
layup.
like pushed
They're
in
gonna
the
call a
back.
foul. And that's a great show on the double team off the screen there at the top.
It is with the height difference between the Crusaders, just two massive bodies on them, and they just had nothing to do there.
The judges did a really good job of showing, but also staying connected to their initial offender.
So Bayless coming back in immediately for Lebrano.
Hicks misses the second. Costarella and Gallagher run their motion offense. Aggressive pull there from number 10, Caitlin Buckley. They're back out to her again.
Looks like she wanted to shoot that one, but decided to pass it up.
Good find. And number 30 down low, and they get their first points of the game. Mia Kramer does it for the Apollos, 26-2. But they can't get back on the break, and Filkins is going to get the easy layup.
So quick off that inbound, Judge Bar.
Yeah, just super high functioning paced offense. Going to translate pretty good in this system. Gallagher driving in, kicks it out to Kramer again. Well short on the three. And Filkins comes up with it.
2-on-1 here. She has the corner three. Bayless. It's good.
Good find in the left corner for Bayless. She hits another three.
Let's question Bayless' stamina right now because she barely got a rest on the bench. But it looks like it was enough.
Yeah, that's the thing. Off of just a normal miss rebound, Jesuit immediately gets them to about a 4-on-2 fast break. It just seems like Sunset can't, their transition defense can't keep up.
Looks like Sunset's almost trapped on everyone who has the ball.
Kramer off glass, no good. But Ram comes up with a rebound and finishes it for for another two. But here they are again with Filkins on the right wing. Good two-man action with Bayless. Bayless initiates a cut. Number 4 Gallagher deflects it.
It will be Jesuit ball.
Mr. Lowry electing for a lot of quick subs in this game. You know, McCullough and Smith just subbed out. I think that's a good strategy, you know, with the high press defense. It's easy to get tired, and quick subs are going to make it a little easier on the players.
Yeah, Jesuit with only 11 players on their varsity team right now. Even with the high press, it's still going to be difficult to keep everyone on high energy.
And this is probably the smallest lineup that Jesuit can run, with no true big man in the middle, or really no Kendra Hicks. Costerell on the left wing. A high pick from Smith. McCullough finds Bayless in for the left-hand drive. Another foul.
It's like McCullough is running that screener role at her 5'10" height, and she's probably going to be the one facilitating in the middle.
Bayless misses the first, but Jesuit the whole night has been doing a great job of getting to the line. I think that dribble penetration off the perimeter, finding the interior, and drawing a lot of fouls. And then if you collapse early, they got a lot of shooters in the corner that can bury it from deep.
Bayless still keeping that high press.
Good job from Buckley here to keep the ball.
Tough bucket there.
Maya Miguel hasn't gotten the ball much in this game, but a good drive there and a good finish. Looks like Sunset's kind of finding a groove on offense. McCullough with the driving Costerella. Great play there.
Almost caught the Pauls by surprise there, because it looked like they didn't even know she was there.
Yeah, great dish from McCullough. Leffler over to Miguel, trying to find a cutting Martinez. Smith with great defense and a good save. Over to number 3, Hannah Leffler, and she hits the 3. All of a sudden, Sunset trying to stay in this game, not make it too big of a blowout.
I feel like, as I said earlier, this is what's probably going to be. They've kind of figured out the defense.
Redding on the left wing. Aggressive pass at Smith in the lane. Good job to draw the foul again.
Smith's so hard to guard with that almost scoop layup that you can't really block it because you always go high, but she always goes low.
Number 24, Tanaya Smith.
Smith misses the first as LeBron checks in for Lauren Redding. Some good run.
Number 2, Alani LeBron.
Smith misses both, and Leffler comes up with the board over to Gallagher to bring it up.
Good defense by the Crusaders there to force a short.
Bayless with a good back out to Bayless on the right wing. And Smith is going to set a high screen here.
They found a corner. Short. Unable to follow her shot.
Good job sprinting back on defense to present an easy Miguel layup. And Gallagher drives in and gets fouled.
So they're blocking on Lebrano.
Jesuit fouls on number 15, Anna McCullough.
Sorry, it was on McCullough, not Lebrano.
This quarter to the line to shoot 2 shots. Number 4, Callie Gallagher.
And Hicks will come on for McCullough here. I believe that's her second foul. Gallagher misses the first.
Tossie also back in for the Crusaders, placing Casarella.
Again, fast-paced here. Bayless running down the floor, trying to find the trailing Lubrana, but stolen by Gallagher, and a good behind-the-back move over to Martinez for three. She misses, and a good job by Smith to corral the rebound.
Smith turns it over, trying to find Hicks in the middle. It's a little short. A little too low.
One thing to notice about this Jesuit defense is that they do a great job of communicating on defense.
They do, and it looks like they're running like a switch everything, which is worse because of their physique and how tall they are. That anyone can guard any position.
Yeah, they have a lot of sizable wings, which automatically equivalates to some good switching.
Smith passes it up.
26 seconds here, 20 on the shot clock. They're going to try and run it down as much as possible, but they won't be able to get the last shot. Lowry patrolling the offense on the sideline.
It's like Hicks is ready for a screen. Gets it up. It looks like it may have hit the rim.
That's a bad call from the ref as they hit the rim, and the clock kept running, so they're at 2.6 now instead of about 6 seconds left.
Looks like they're trying to fix the clock again to 4.6. So they're going to press it really high here.
Here's Gallagher. Oh no, and they find a number 11 on the layup, but she blows it.
Going to half with a 24-point lead for the Crusaders, 34-10.
34-10, and we'll be back after the break for the second half. Hello, Jesuit fans. Welcome back to the second half where your Crusaders are up on the Apollos 34-10. Carson, what were the biggest keys to success in the first half of the Crusaders?
My keys to success were the defense. It was just such a good defensive performance by the Crusaders, forcing so many turnovers and being so quick on the break. And even when the Apollos scored, they were still so quick off the inbound that the Apollos barely got time to set their defense. So it was transition points and forcing turnovers in the defense for me.
Yeah, 0 points in the first quarter. That's pretty legit defensive performance, if I do say so myself.
Let's see if they can repeat that or build off that.
Yeah, this house press that they're running has been deadly. And some solid shooting numbers from beyond the arc. Getting to the line a lot.
Very efficient and very smart with their shot choices. They were very well. They didn't settle for any bad shots. Instead, they just really settled for great shots.
Gallagher's going to start with it for Sunset. Here's Bayless again. Little DHO to Martinez. Trying to find a cutting Gallagher. Good pace and motion from the Sunset offense to start. It's going to.
They just couldn't get into that position in time to take a charge or just get in the way. So it was a blocking.
Over to Martinez. Now Gallagher on the left wing with Bayless covering her. Gets into the mid-range. A solid move, but couldn't come up with it. And another rebound for Hicks.
Jesuit very quick off this. They can find an open look here.
Good cut from Filkins, but they couldn't get it to her, and it's now out to Bayless at the top of the key. Good motion to find an open Bayless. Probably could have shot it, but trying to feed her big girl down low.
Looks like the main goal of this offense right now is just get to Hicks and let Hicks work in the post.
Good look to Costarella, finding inside, and a good kick to Bayless. Off the mark. And Martinez comes up with it.
Even though she missed that shot, I know she'll settle for that every single day of the week.
Good job from Lebrano, jumping the handoff, but Martinez drives to the right. Finds number 21, Gabriella Ram, who's taken a lot of shots this game.
Good find.
Good move from Filkins to get into the lane.
He slipped on the line there. Jesuit still quick off their on the transition and forcing the Apollos to make a defensive decision to guard the paint or to let them shoot the open three.
They kick it out to Ford. Could have been a travel, but they find Martinez on the cut. And now over to Gallagher for three.
In and out there.
Good rebound there from Filkins. And she's on the right, trying to push it. She got Bayless in the corner, but loses it. Good call there from the ref and a foul.
Sunset foul.
Apollos will sub in here.
Leffler comes in for Caitlin Buckley, and Kramer scored the first basket of the game for the Apollos. That was a big bucket.
I think she also scored another one after that.
She subs in for Ford. A good little rundown for Hicks, and they find Bayless in the wing for three.
Quick
and
shot.
Hicks comes up with it, and Leffler grabs the rebound. Here's Gallagher again, driving right. Costarella over to Lubrano for three, and that's off. Costarella.
Filkins on the three-point line, really wanting it, but I don't think Costarella saw her.
Jesuit fouls on.
Judge is kind of falling in love with the 3 right now. I think that Sunset's doing a better job of crashing on the interior. There's a lot of kickouts into the corner and the wing, but they haven't been able to hit any so far.
Lowry not really happy with what he's seeing right now, especially coming out with such a strong half. On defense and on offense, he looks like he wants their players to just be more, want their hands up instead of trying to go for a foul.
Martinez brings it up for the Sunset Apollos with Costarella checking her. A good set here from the Apollos. Number 21 driving it, but loses it.
Judge would force another turnover there from the Apollos.
Filkins forces a steal, but Lowry's still frustrated with the defense. Costarella sees the gap, finds it, drives, jump ball.
It's going to be Crusader ball. Tossi coming in for Costarella.
Lubrano open on the inbound, but short. No buckets in the second half still.
Never mind.
And there it is from Leffler for 3. Jesuits scoreless. Surprising. Just haven't been able to get the same looks they were getting in the first half, but a good little stutter step from Bayless. She's got Bayless back in the corner. Filkins doesn't find her for a while with Buckley checking her, and it just seems like there's not quite as much solid movement from the Crusaders. It looks like Bayless is trying to do a lot of it on her own. She doesn't really have anyone to go to. They haven't been able to find Hicks the same way, but a good rotate here, and they have find Hicks again. But she blows the layup, gets the rebound, misses the layup again.
The Crusaders are not running their same offense, or at least from my angle, does not look like it. They seem to be trying to rush their offense instead of letting it flow. That could be due to the Apollo shutting down Hicks.
Yeah. Leffler pulls from 3.
Hicks with another rebound.
Lowry calls out 21, trying to break the zone defense. Lubrano's got to show a little bit harder. She does. She gets it at the top of the key. Over to Tossi, and they swing the ball to the opposite side. And good rotate to find Hicks out to Tossi for 3. And she hits it. Very good offensive possession there from the Crusaders. I like the swing to the opposite side of the floor to get Hicks the ball down low. And Hicks is going to make the right decision, find one of her shooters.
Paul's call timeout, and it looks like Smith will be going in after this timeout.
Score 3-3 in the second half, 37-13. We'll be back after the break. And we're back with Martinez and the ball in the half court, checked by Smith, who just subbed into the game.
I believe she's subbing for Filkins.
Gets it to Kramer, trying to find the cutting Leffler. They're going to call a defensive foul.
Jesuit trying to force another turnover there, but just a little late.
3 team fouls on the Crusaders this quarter.
PA announcer announces that 3 fouls on the Jesuit Crusaders already in the quarter, as they really didn't have any fouls in the first half. There's Creamer patrolling at the top of the key. Over to Martinez.
Hard screen there, but not enough room to separate Smith.
Over to Buckley. Could have been a travel, but finds number 3, Leffler for 3, and she is off the mark. Bayless looking to push again. Good decision to pull it back out here. And Sunset in zone as well. So Lubrano is going to go to the middle, and if they can get the ball to Lubrano and then find the cutting Tobias Smith on the baseline, it's a way to break the zone.
Smith wide open, really wants it.
Good job to switch it, but Sunset does a good job rotating.
5 on the shot clock. Bayless shoots.
Smith comes up with the rebound, kicks it to Tossi. Good ball movement over to Lubrano. Lubrano's short on everything in the second half.
Jesuit keep getting the ball back.
Gonna try and get Hicks involved here. She's got it in the middle. Over to Bayless, who kicks it to Smith. Trying to look for Hicks in the middle. She gets it, and she's got Tossi on the weak side for 3.
Great find by Hicks there. But Jesuit unable to convert after so many second chances. That's also another thing Jesuit did really well in the first half was second chance points.
Good steal there from Hicks, who finds Lubrano on the break. Good job of being strong with the ball.
Sunset foul on number 23, Sophie Vasani Wolford. That is her 3rd personal foul. The line to shoot 2 shots for the Crusaders. Number 2, Amani Lubrano.
Slow start from both sides here.
She hits the first. One thing to mention, Carson, 11 players on this Jesuit roster. Lubrano's a sophomore, one of 6 sophomores. Over half the team is sophomores. It's interesting that they had such a strong class come in for the Jesuit women's basketball program. Only 3 seniors in Tossi and Hicks and Smith. And no freshmen.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming that the freshmen are probably start coming in sophomore year as they grow more confidence in the JV2 teams, and it looks like Bayless and Appleyard will have to start leading these sophomores as they become juniors. Short here from
Mary well short on the 3. Mary again gets by Hicks easily, kicks it out. Good strip. Over to Buckley in the corner for 3 off the mark.
Could have been a foul, but Russ did not call it.
Martinez gets it back, and she's going to chuck up the 3 and hit it. Going to try and hold for the final shot here with 20 seconds left.
It's been a pretty even 3rd quarter. Despite the score, the scoring in the 3rd quarter has been very minimal from both sides.
Good screen from Hicks rolling. She's got a mismatch down low. You get it to Tossi, trying to get it to Hicks, and they do. And she's got the easy lay.
1 second while. I don't think this will count. Sure, anyways.
So not the best 3rd quarter from Jesuit. Sunset got a couple 3s. Jesuit wasn't really able to get into their offense. Still up 25 though, heading into the 4th quarter. good to see friend Ben Galuzzo winning the raffle for tonight here in Night Gym. Jesuit coming on the same defensive pressure. Leffler's got nothing. Swings it over to number 21, Gabrielle Ram for 3. Tobias Smith comes up with a rebound after a miss from Ford.
Jesuit really haven't given up any second chance points this entire game, and that's something they've been really good at.
Good drive from McCullough, drawing the foul.
On Callie Gallagher. That's her second personal foul. 1 team foul on the Apollos to score.
Bayless finds her in the corner. Over to Costarella.
They're going to run their offense to Bayless once again.
Jesuit trying to break the zone. They do a good job. McCullough for 3 in the corner is off. With the zone, you got Tobias Smith running on the baseline, and other than that, it's basically not a 5-out, but a 4-out. Everyone on the 3-point line.
We're so used to having Jesuit, or Apollos are so used to having Jesuit's big one back in the center, but it's weird now because McAuliffe is in the corner instead of having Hicks in the center. McAuliffe is 5'10", sorry.
Yeah, Hicks 6'1".
First one's good.
Interesting, Gabriella Ram's probably taking the most shots out of anyone on both teams tonight. And the main look in the Apollo offense.
She is one of their captains, so it looks like she will be leading the team.
Costarella brings it up. Redding subbed in for Bayless in the break as well. Costarella over to Tossie to Smith. Good find in the corner.
Great ball movement from the Crusaders here.
And a great cut from Tossie. That's the way to do it. She comes up with her own rebound.
Shot clock resets.
Costarella gets back to her initial defender, but backs it out. Jesuit can be a little bit more aggressive in trying to attack the paint.
Unfortunately, did not get the basket there. Now they get back on defense, and they do.
Here's Gallagher over to Leffler. Down in the middle to Ruby Ford, and back to Leffler. The step back 3, and that's no good.
It will be a foul ball.
McCullough can't come up with the rebound. Buckley to inbound it. Ford's got it at the top of the key. Driving right with a kick. Ram misses the 16-foot jumper, and Costarella's here. Lily Appleyard going to get her first run of the game coming into the scorer's table. As Costarella with a great drive, misses the layup though. Redding comes up with it with the 12-foot floater, and she's got it.
That pushes the lead to 25 for the Crusaders.
McCullough gets beat on the easy back door from Ruby Ford for an easy 2.
Those are really trying to use the perimeter to their advantage here.
Here's Tossie on the left wing down to Smith. Kicks back out to Costarella driving with another floater. That's no good. She gets her own rebound. Good pump fake to get to the left-hand layup. That's no good, and it's going to be a foul on McCullough. Kelly Madsen subbing into the game for the first time, so both Appleyard and Madsen are coming in.
Madsen's also a sophomore, so she will develop with the rest of her teammates.
That's Lily Appleyard and number 22,
Evelyn Tossi and Sophie Casarella coming in from the bench. Appleyard getting the Gallagher assignment. Matson out on the wing. Good job on the closeout. Buckley can't hit it. Appleyard comes up with the rebound, trying to push the pace.
Jesuit's being so disruptive with all their shots.
Appleyard over to Matson.
Traveling.
She's going to get called for a travel. I like the idea, though. Good swing from Appleyard.
Matson can't let that bother her too much. She needs to keep taking those.
Gallagher driving right, finds the weak side.
Out of bounds.
That's going to be off the Apollos.
Another turnover here. Jesuit's forcing more turnovers even though it's late in the game. Just loses the ball for a second, and the Apollos took advantage of that. Good tip from Appleyard to make up for that turnover, and it will be Crusaders' ball.
Appleyard over to Redding, to Smith in the middle. Back to Smith. She makes the right idea of the pass, but probably a little risky with many Apollo defenders down there. Gallagher into the lane.
No shot, it will be on the floor.
Good call there from the ref.
Jesuit fouls on number 12, Lily Appleyard with first personal foul. Checking for the Apollos, number 24.
Ford will check back in for the Apollos.
And they find Ford.
That's going to be a shooting foul from Smith.
Fouls on number 24 tonight.
Jesuit not quite as disciplined on the defensive end in the second half. A couple more fouls, a couple more easy blow-bys.
Looks like they're just trying to force more turnovers, which I don't blame them because they've been doing that, but they need to start being careful with their foul count here.
Yeah, and obviously Jesuit's going to put this one away with the win, but you know they're trying to create good habits for the rest of the season, going into state. Lowry's going to call a timeout. Quick note on Mr. Lowry. He's been around for a long time as the women's basketball coach. They had a 6-year drought winning the Metro League between 2016 and 2022. But last year, #1 team in the state, going 27-3. Dominant year for the Crusaders. Unfortunately, they lost to Clackamas in the second round and weren't able to fulfill state hopes. But I think this team is a solid squad with Kendra Hicks leading and the man in the middle. And a lot of good sizable wings on the outside, good shooters. Lou Brano's a very strong point guard who can fill it up from deep. And this team's just going to be better, you know, with the amount of sophomores they have in the upcoming years. Bayless, I think, is a great leader for this team. Kind of, like, as I said earlier, the hub for the offense.
And hopefully the freshman class, this freshman class and the incoming one can make it a better impact because they will be losing Hicks at the end of the season.
Salmeri checks it in over to Ford. She drives on Smith. Smith with a good defensive play, grabs the rebound. Here's Madsen in the corner. Over to McCullough, driving with the floater. Can't get it to go. Purple jersey can't corral the rebound. Deja Paz checks into the game for the purple side in the Apollos. Good job from Appleyard to get that ball into Redding, but high pressure from Gallagher here. Appleyard drives in middle, kicks it to McCullough with another floater, and that's off again.
It's really been about rebounding this entire game. With not great shooting from both sides, especially in the second half. It's just whoever can out-rebound the other person will be victorious. Foul here from Appleyard.
Fouls on number 12, Lily Appleyard.
Appleyard already with 2 coming into the game.
14 fouls.
A little aggressive with her hands.
That's going to put the Pauls into the bonus
Number 24 is Ruby Ford.
with 2:26 left.
Ford, it's the first. Sunset's done a good job of making the score a little bit more respectable than it was in the first half. It's the second as well.
Jesuit also giving their young people some playing time also.
Matson with a good move over to Appleyard for 3. And she hits it.
Appleyard Matson showing Lowry what they can do once they're in the game.
Yeah, that was a great move. Great penetration from Matson. And a good find in the corner. But Appleyard once again letting Gallagher get the first step. She does a good job of closing out. And they're going to run a horns action here for Gallagher. And another screen from Ford, trying to find the roller, and she can't.
Jesuit force another turnover.
Minute 45 left here on the night. Smith in the middle over to Matson for 3. That's just off. Redding does a good job of fighting for the rebound. And she's going to come up with it. It gets swatted by Kramer.
It will be Paulo ball. That's what I like about Jesuit though, is that they had 4 white jerseys in the paint, in their opponent's paint. And it wasn't even, it was in the Paulo's ball.
Yeah, Kendra Hicks, I think, inspires a lot of crash the glass kind of mentality on this Crusaders side.
That's what it really values, just get that rebound, and at once, if they lose a rebound, just put immediate pressure. So you can cause all sorts of havoc.
Ford with the drive. Great job getting past her initial defender. Foul on Smith.
Fouls on number 24, Tanaya Smith. That is her second personal foul to line and shoot 2 shots for the Paulos.
1 minute 12 left on the clock here, and it looks like it might be a Jesuit win.
Second one is good for Ford. Lily for 3. Just short. Good look there from the Crusaders. And a good job getting back on defense and getting set.
She has that look again. She'll take it again.
Good kick to Deja Paz.
Long
That's no good.
They have Matson on the run here.
McCullough driving, loses it, and Gallagher on the break. Lily trying to go for the chase down block. And a foul. Not a bad foul there.
33 seconds left on the clock, so it looks like after these free throws, Jesuit will take the victory, which will keep them undefeated in Metro, push their winning streak to 6.
They're going to advance to 14-3 on the year, probably sneak into the top 10 in the state after this win.
That will overtake Southbridge, who are currently number 10, and is also Jesuit's next opponent.
Gallagher hits both. Appleyard will probably run out the clock here. Instead, she elects to pass it into the corner, and it's out of bounds.
So Jesuit are still running their plays here.
Yeah.
Or they just might pass it around. Doesn't get it. 9 seconds left on the clock. Still putting on lots of pressure. Nicola disappointed she fouled there to prolong this game just a tad bit longer.
Yeah, interesting selection of to shoot that ball there. Probably Jesuit would have rather seen them run out the clock. It is what it is. A win is a win, as many would say. And a good job from here for the Crusaders tonight. A little bit undisciplined in the second half, but overall, that first half, that 20-0 start was
phenomenal from them.
Yeah, too big of a mountain to come back from. Appleyard will run it out.
Jesuit will secure this win comfortably.
And I'm Jack Harrington, Carson Morello alongside me. Great being here tonight, covering this game. And we'll see you in the next one.